Hey there, it's me. Interesting day it's been. Um, Yesterday was Christmas, and today, nothing. I may have spoken too soon in my last entry. May have said, Christmas Day kind of stinks, kind of cruddy. But, um, you know, today I'm feeling better than previous days. And Christmas might have had something to do with that, I guess. I spent all day yesterday just watching Christmas movies with my family, and as I said, it's the feeling, the idea of the good forces always overpowering the negative and cynicism of the world. It's always nice to watch, and it happens a lot in Christmas movies, so I think there's some sort of irony as to me being so low at this time of year. Uh, Maybe, I don't know. It's the fact that I couldn't really enjoy things for a while, but there being so many things to enjoy, I guess it overwhelmed me in a sort of way, in a good way, and I'm feeling better. But aside from that, nothing's happened today. I've been in bed all day watching Breaking Bad. All my friends are busy or something. I tried to make some plans. Doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. It's just lonely, is all. And it's not anything I'm not used to, but it's something I'd like to change. It's unfortunate that it's harder to change around here in my hometown than when I'm back in college. One important thing that's happened, I brought up the letter I wrote, and it's still here, and I haven't delivered it yet, but I don't think I am. I instead just sent a voice message to the person the letter was intended to. I thought the letter was too much, and upon rereading it and rewriting it, and that process, I realized that I'd never really have the words. It would make sense on paper. So I just spoke it out loud off the cuff. It was a bit inspired by what I wrote, but aside from that, I think that's the end of that. If that changes, I'm curious to see how. I said, I probably brought it up. I got a new bass. Technically had it for a while. It's just I didn't really have it because it was a Christmas gift, but now it's officially mine. And I played it and recorded it, and I shared it with a lot of my friends and got a lot of good feedback, and that was uplifting. For a while, I was using my talents to grab the attention of others, specifically the person who the letter was made for. I thought if I were good enough that I'd be special to them. But it's just taken me these past few days to realize that if I'm going to be good at something, I'm going to be good at it because I want to be good at it for me. I'm overall just working on a lot of self-respect and a lot of self-worth and living for me. I don't know. Today, doing absolutely nothing after maybe some of the saddest days of my life where I would tear up, almost cry. I wept sometimes, but I managed. I don't think I'm out of this portion of my life yet. I don't want to deny the idea of being happy or the idea of getting better. And so when I say I feel better, it's true. It's just, I think it's not going to last. But that's just me denying myself that happiness, I suppose. Trying to work past that. It's unrealistic to say that I'll feel good all the time, but I guess the opposite is true. It's unrealistic to say I'll feel bad all the time. So I guess I'll just try to choose the former and feel better. I know that's easier said than done. You tell someone that you're sad and they're like, oh, well, just feel happy. Do things that make you happy. That's hard when you're sad. You lose motivation. And yeah, I was losing motivation for everything. But I'm going to regain it eventually. I realize that I just have to be happy with myself, learn to accept who I am, learn, how to achieve that happiness again. And I don't know what that really looks like. An interesting thing, it's been on my mind, is I posted again to my Snapchat story about how I'm feeling better. And I know it's really soon. It's just days are days. They're always different, always changing. But when I said I was feeling bad, people reached out, said that I have their support. But when I said I was feeling better, I haven't heard any, congratulations. I don't need it. I just thought it was interesting. Interesting people will be there for you when you're at a low point, but when you're at a high point, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I think it's something about bringing them up, where in another sense, if they are up, people aren't as concerned with keeping them up. And maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. I don't need people to stroke my ego or anything, but next time I see someone celebrating something, I'm maybe you'll say congrats. That's awesome. And these 10 minutes fly fast every day. So I'll probably see you tomorrow.